What is up everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be going over the top 10 best vehicles under 500k in GTA 5 Online. All these vehicles are what I think is best for starter cars, or maybe if you're new to the game, or if you don't have that much money to spend on more expensive cars. Each vehicle will have a couple of dot points on why you might want to buy them, or why they're good, etc. So anyway, let's get on with the video. Number 1 on this list is the Elegy. So the Elegy is either free or 95k for those who didn't buy the starter enterprise pack. It is in Legendary Motorsports, and if you press sort by price, it should either be one of the first ones, or if you have to scroll down a bit, then it should be there very easily. It's quite fast for a cheaper car, to be honest. Most of these cars in this list are more fast. I haven't really gone through, how well they handle or stuff like that. I've just mainly gone off speed and how I like the design or whatever, or just good cars to start off with, or good cars to buy just to have and maybe cruise around while you save up for a better car. The Elegy is also used for a lot of dupes and glitches. Now, a lot of people have been doing the new dupe glitch for the new update. I was going to do a new video on that, but things got in the way, but it might be on this channel in the future. So now we're going to move on to number 2, which is the Jester, and this comes around 240k and is also on Legendary Motorsport. It's really good for a starter car. In fact, it was my first car since I got the 1 mil, I think it is, from the Criminal Enterprise pack, I think it is. I bought that, and let me tell you, it is very good for a starting car. If you have enough money for it, it is 240k, so just put that in your mind. It's very fast for what it is, and I just like the overall design and stuff of it. I think it's a very nice car to have and looks good. Number 3 on this list is the Rapid GT. Now, I actually haven't used this car a lot. It is 132k and it is also on Legendary Motorsport. Now, like I just said, I haven't used it, but from what I've heard, it is overall good for drifting and, for its cheap price. So, if you're into drifting, or, just looking for a cheaper car that might be decent at drifting and have a decent speed, then I would probably get this car. It looks decent. It kind of reminds me of an Aston Martin in real life. I'm not sure if they based it on that car, but yeah. Number 4 on this list is the Turismo R. Now, I know that a lot of people know this car. It is kind of like the Elegy. You get it for the Criminal Enterprise starter pack, and so it's either 500k or free, right? Free is if you buy the starter pack, and 500k if you didn't buy it and you just went straight into the game. So this is the most expensive car on the list, as it sits right on 500k. It's also in Legendary Motorsports, and yeah, it's the most expensive car on the list. It's a good car to purchase for an upgrade. Maybe if you buy, let's say you buy the Jester and you want to buy an upgrade, the Turismo might be, a better upgrade. Or let's say if you buy one of the cheaper cars on the list and you want an upgrade, I would probably go with the Turismo out of any of the other cars on the list. And yeah, since it already has the design of, a fast car, it doesn't really need a lot of modifications, which is good because the car itself actually doesn't have a lot to offer. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say for the Turismo. I will check it out if you were looking for a nicer, fast car. Number 5 on this list is the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. Now, I like to mix things up a little bit, so this is why I added this car onto this list. Now, it's not the fastest, and it's definitely not the nicest looking, but you can, however, make it even nicer because it is, in fact, a Benny's vehicle. Now, if you don't know what the Benny's, vehicles are, if you go onto GTA, you go to your phone, and then you press travel and transport, I think it is. you go down and you'll see Benny's, you click on it, you go to stock, and then you will see the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. Now on on Southern San Andreas Motorsport, it is 400 to 61k to 615k. Now, you know, there's a bit of a difference there. The 461k is a trade price, which I think you get after the casino heist, which might take a while for you guys to complete, but that kind of makes it under 5k, but it also makes it over 5k. Number 6 on this list is the Imponti Ruiner. Now, a lot of you might disagree with this, but I thought that this might be a nice car for people who legit have just joined the game. They can't buy any shark cards or anything like that. They didn't get the starter pack and they are completely broke. This car is for you. Now, you can go to a store and rob it for a couple K, maybe 3 times, and you'll be able to get this car. It's really easy to get, like really easy. So if you're looking for just a car to just quickly get so you can drive around in, I would probably go for this car. Now, you can just steal a car off the street, but I would probably do this just so you own a car and you can call it back over and over again. But yeah, so this is also on Southern and Andreas Motorsport, and it is 10k. Now, it's obviously the cheapest car on the list. It has a decent speed for its price, 10k, and it's quite fast. It's a good sidecar, if you're broke or you need something for a while, like I said. But yeah, I would get this if you're like completely broke, you need a car for a little bit. Number 7, we have the Comet. Now, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I think it's the Comet or Comet. It is 100k and it is on Legendary Motorsports. Overall, the look of the car is nice. It's clean. It's a Porsche, if you know what that is in real life. It's a good, quick car to get around in. It's really easy to fit in tight spaces and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for the Comet. Alright, now we're moving on to number 8, which is the Feltzer. So this comes in at around 145k on Legendary Motorsports. Now, this is a good car for upgrades as a cheaper vehicle. It can also be found on the streets to test out, maybe if you want to test it out before buying it, purchasing it, whatever. It's also good for races with its speed, and it also has quite good handling, which also makes it good for races. Now, last point for this car is I'm pretty sure that it's one of the fastest in the sport car category, so this also makes it one of the best cars on this list. Alright, number 9 is the, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, but it's the Fora GT, and it comes in at a whopping 448k, which is expensive for this list, or for people starting, but for others it might not seem like much. But to me, it's a very clean and nice car to have. So if you're looking for like just a nice overall car to have, I would probably go with this one, as long as maybe the Jester or the Turismo R on this list. But yeah, it's a very clean car. It's got good speed and, like I said, a nice design. Number 10 on this list is the Bagasi Avaka. Now, this one is it's the last one on this list, and it is also on Legendary Motorsport. It is a decent speed, it's not a really good customization option range, but the car looks nice just as its base. Now, most of these cars on this list are just the base form. I couldn't really upgrade them all because my account got reset, and then all hell broke loose and I couldn't level up quickly, so I just wanted to make this video. But yeah, so it also looks good with any color. Now, this is quite rare, but it is also another one of my opinions. I think this car looks pretty nice with legit any color in the game. Now, there's probably 3 or so colors that I think that look terrible on it, But besides from that, I think around every color in the game looks good with this car. Alright everyone, just before we head off, I just wanted to say a couple things. My Twitch is in the description below. If you guys can go and drop a follow, that would be muchly appreciated. And also, if you could drop a like and a sub on this channel, that will be also muchly appreciated. I am trying to get to 1K, like every small YouTuber is. But if you did enjoy this video and you got something out of it, and you know, if you're looking to buy one of these cars for your first car or something like that, then hopefully I helped you out. That's the whole purpose of this video. But yeah, I hope all you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.